The sun sets on the beaches of Normandy tonight as the world marks 80 years since D-Day, a moment during World War II that joined Allied forces and changed the course of the world. Tonight, we honor the life of a paratrooper who survived that invasion. Thanks for sticking with us tonight at 5:30. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Angela Ann. Sergeant Don Jakeway came home to Ohio and spent every day sharing his story. 10 TV's Kristen McFarland tells it to us tonight through the eyes of his dearest friend.
World War II veteran and sergeant during the Normandy invasion, Don Jakeway wore this jacket and these swim trunks when he jumped inland during the Normandy invasion.
He was an absolutely unbelievable, humble person. He kept saying if he survived this, that he would do everything he could do to help people.
Warren Motz is the founder of Motz Military Museum and a veteran. He knew Don well. He recalls Don's experience in Normandy.
Only the highest courage and determination could avail.
Young kids came down into the dark, not knowing what was below them. They were shooting at them. When the planes went over, the German artillery was trying to shoot the planes down. Don told me when he went across that channel, he said we were on there scared to death. We had no idea what was going to happen.
Don was injured in Normandy, shot in the face with a German sniper. He received 2 Purple Heart Awards during his time in war.
They strapped him into a cot in the ambulance, and as they were going back to the aid station, the ambulance went off the road, down into a ditch, into a river, killed everybody in the ambulance but him. A lot of his friends died, and like I say, he could not understand why he didn't die. It bothered him that he lived and those other guys died.
70 years later, Don and Warren visited the Normandy beaches.
We were going through the fields and he was pointing out places where he fought and where things that happened.
Don died at the age of 96, but Warren is hopeful his legacy will live on.
We're in this room with all of his family, and he looked around and he looked at me and he says, you know, these people wouldn't be here if I had not made it. And it gives me chills just to talk about it.
Now here's a picture of Don and Warren 70 years later. This is the tree that Don jumped onto the morning of D-Day. In Groveport, Kristen McFarland, 10 TV News.